In this session, we'll look at another example of an exponential equation application problem. This one says $1,200 is deposited into an account that is compounded continuously. If the account will yield $1,619.83 in 10 years, what is the interest rate? So again, we have to know which formula that we're going to use. When we see that word continuously, we know that we're using the PERT formula, which is A equals P times e to the RT power. In this case, we know that $1,200 was deposited, so we're going to put that in place of P. Okay, this time we don't know the interest rate, but we know that the time is 10 years, so I'm going to put in a T, or a 10 for the T. But we don't know the rate, so we're going to leave that as an R. And you can write it as R10 or 10R. Typically, we put the number before the variable. We know that this account is going to yield $1,619.83. So that's what's going to go on the left side of the problem. Okay, so to is this part right here. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to divide both sides by the 1,200. All right, so when you divide $1,619.83 by 1,200, you get 1.3499 equals E and R. And now we're ready to take the natural log of both sides. So the natural log of 1.3499 equals the natural log of E to the 10R. Remember, a natural log and an exponent with a base of E cancel each other out because there was an understood E down here. So we're going to type in the natural log of 1.3499, which is 0.3000 equals 10R. And all we have to do now to get the R isolated is just divide by 10. So when we divide both sides by 10, we get R equals 0.0300. And because we're finding an interest rate, interest rates are normally given as percentages. So to change this decimal to a percent, you're going to take your decimal and move it 2 places to the right. So it's going to fall right there, which means the rate is about 3%.